Intent. Intent. I would definitely have to say intent. What is your intentions? What is your intentions for what it is that you do? That is the defining of good and evil. What Joey and Matt, I'm looking out the window and hey, they're both out there shoveling their driveways for their parents. Wow. They are really well-behaved children. Matt's inside his head saying, them. I can't believe they got me out here doing this when I got a brand new freaking video game. My parents suck. And the other guy, he's all, man, I realize my parents have just put out so much for me. They love me, they care for me, and I feel obligated to do this. I feel compassion, I kind kindness towards my parents that I just want to share with them. Hey, so intent really, really, really is a strong factor when you talk about good and evil. It's what comes out of your heart. What comes out of your heart. What are your intentions on that? And I must apologize because I have broken my chains just recently, as a matter of fact, and really didn't intend to bring this, become a part of the community per se, although I have started making videos and put a few of them out, 2 of them out there actually, and the whole purpose is to engage in my family, because I am a Christian and I do believe that I am called to, share what I believe. I've been hesitant to do that because of all the, perspectives that other people have of Christians. My perspective is quite different. In fact, who you are viewing me as of now probably is a whole lot different than who I am. And as my videos continue, you'll get a better glimpse of who I am if you choose to watch those, if you choose to engage into what my perspective is. But a couple of scriptures that came into mind when I was listening to you was 1 Corinthians 6:12 and 1 Corinthians 10:23, which says that all things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. Back in the olden days, they used to fall asleep. They didn't know what flus were. They didn't know what carbon monoxide was. Now I lay me fall, down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake. Well, a lot of people died before they woke up because why? Their windows were closed and there was carbon monoxide in their home. They didn't know it, but it killed them nonetheless. There are consequences to our actions, whether we know of them or not. Are they necessarily evil because we make those decisions? I would say, again, intent. If you wanted to start in a place, if you have or haven't read Scripture, or if anybody watching this has or haven't read Scripture, real cool, philosophy type book is Ecclesiastes. I love Ecclesiastes. I really do. I'm not just saying that. I know I come off sounding awfully goofy, saying that, but if you check out Ecclesiastes 3, again, it's one of the things that I thought about, and it says that there is a time to be born, a time to die, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to mend. There's a time and a place for everything. Everything is relative. You are relative. Your video is relative. Everything is important, and it's imperative in this world. Nothing is insignificant. And unfortunately, one of the most evil things in the world is the thought that you are not significant. You're definitely significant. We are all significant, and every detail in our life counts. So we have this wonderful free will to choose, to decide, to do what we will with. And again, yeah, a lot of things are permissible. I mean, you know, you can look at, oh, I mean, the doctrines, there's so many doctrines. Doctrine is man-made rules or man-made definitions of what the Bible really means, okay? They kind of put God's love, God's, you know, perspective in a box. Sorry, we can't do that. There's plenty of scriptures that just denounce the whole idea that we're ever going to be able to grasp who God is until we've come to that place where we meet God face to face. So, again, I just say, I stick with intent. Your intent, what comes out of your heart, is more important than anything. I apologize to my wife quite frequently for the way I made her feel about a lot of things. I won't apologize for some of the things that I say because my intentions were never bad. But I will apologize for the way that I make her feel because I never intended for her to feel that way. Although her perception when I come home late and I didn't take the time to call her or whatever, she perceived that to be negative. She perceived that to be of me being inconsiderate. But when I was out buying her a surprise gift, you know, okay, again, intention. What is your intention? So keep that in mind. Hopefully that takes you a little bit further to what you're looking for as far as answers. And if you're interested, please feel free. I've got two videos that I just posted over the last couple weeks, intended for my family. I think it's in Timothy where it says, take care of what God has entrusted with you. So I decided to start with my family, and I was going to send these videos direct over email. So many people in my family that didn't work with QuickTime, so I decided to post them to the public. And, you know, if they bless other people, then so be it. That's going to be wonderful. I am open. I'm not interested in going back and forth with people, and if people are genuinely interested in my beliefs, I'll respond to that. If people want to be cynical, if they want to be haters and all that kind of stuff, you sound like a very open-minded person, and that's why I chose to respond to you. Hopefully this was helpful. Great video. I enjoyed watching it. Talk to you later.